Hey guys, Fark here, NBA 2K22. And yeah, that's right, we got Pau Gasol. Alright, we got Pau Gasol here. This one was a little bit difficult to make, but I wanted to make this one as a request to one of the subscribers. So let's take a look at what we have. So we have Pau Gasol. He played both power forward and center throughout his career, so as far as which one you want as his primary, that's up to you if you're making him for offline. For my career, I do make him as a power forward, so I'll show you guys that in a little bit. He's from Spain. He was born July 6th. His jersey number is 16. He's right-handed, and the rest of this stuff you can decide on your own. Let's take a look at his appearance. Alright, so for the preset, you definitely want to choose the same preset I'm using if you want him to look just like this. This one is the 6th row down, so if you're counting from the top, that's the first one, second, third, fourth, fifth, 6th row, and it's the second one there in the 6th row. For his hair, I have wavy, hair color brown, and hair length 18. Now you can play with the hair length depending on the look you're going for, but I think this one looks good. I have skull 5, skull width 7, skull height 17. I have brow 3, brow prominence 6, temple width 1, eyebrow distance 17, brow position 0. Eyebrows 7, eyebrow color brown. For eyes, I have eyes 4, eye color brown, eye size 7, eye distance 19, eye angle 7, upper eyelid position 3, upper eyelid crease position 9, lower eyelid position 6, I have ears 9, lower ear angle 10, upper ear angle 14, ear rotation 10, ear scale 18. I have nose 22, upper nose width 19, lower nose width 12, nose position 6, upper nose prominence 8, middle nose prominence 14, and lower nose prominence 5. For cheeks, I have cheeks 4, upper cheek width 2, middle cheek width 0, mouth 10, mouth width 7, upper lip thickness 0, upper lip prominence 0, upper lip dent position 15, lower lip thickness 7, lower lip prominence 0. Facial hair, I have it as none, but with stubble. So if you hit triangle, you edit and you can see stubble 7, facial hair color brown. Now you can play with this, obviously just like his hair, his facial hair also has changed, it grows, right? So you can kind of play with this and maybe give him a beard instead of the stubble, but I think this looks good. This is like, kind of like him. He's always scruffy, so stubble. And chin, I have chin 3, chin dimple 0, chin prominence 13, front chin width 9, rear chin width 0, chin position 8. And skin tone, I have skin 9, and I didn't really put any of these on here. Alright, let's take a look at his body. I have him at 7 foot. Now, he's listed as either 7 foot or 7'1", depending on where you look. We can, be safe at 7 foot. His weight has fluctuated. You can go either from like anywhere from 240 to 260, depending on if you want a younger or older Pau Gasol. Now this wingspan and shoulder width, I'm not sure if these are really inches or not, but his wingspan is like 90 inches. So when you make him in MyCareer, you want to probably use 90 inches if you want to be accurate. And I don't really have anything on shoes and gear. His accessories, he normally doesn't wear anything, but sometimes he does have a right arm sleeve. And I've seen him with this like on the Lakers, but again, it's probably not like often, so maybe like sometimes, and if you put them on MyCareer, you can just put it on whenever you want, but I think that looks good. And everything else is pretty much blank. Alright guys, for Pau Gasol, it's really tough to make him in MyCareer because he was a very all-around player. One of the best, I would say, for this build. I want to give credit to Mac Roberts' channel. He has about 5,000 subscribers. He put this together and I did tweak it. So let's take a look at what we have here. It's a power forward and it's the mostly green, partially blue pie chart. So you're only going to have Hall of Fame badges on shooting, and it's the strength and vertical physical attributes. Alright, but let's take a look at how I have it set up. Just working backwards, he has a 90-inch wingspan, which is about 7'5", and I had him at about 245 on the weight, 7 foot. But let's take a look at how we have the attributes here. As you can see, I think it's pretty well rounded. We're gonna pretty much dismiss a couple parts, but I think he'll still be able to play pretty well. So if you want to grab a screenshot of this before we mess with his, physicals. With this, he's going to be able to shoot pretty well. You don't need an above 80 shot to be able to make it, as long as you run the offense and choose when you take your shots. He will be able to make good post moves. So that's one of the things that I think work well for Pau Gasol build, is having good post moves. He's going to be 7 foot tall. He's going to be able to make some shots, fading, drop stepping, and I wish I could make his post hook higher, but it's really tough without taking away from something else here. He was a good passer, so you want to have plenty of playmaking badges. Alright, but you can see, like, you can choose whatever body shape. He was probably like more of a solid, but at 7 foot, you can see it takes a hit on some things. Like I said, you can make him anywhere from 240 to 260. On Mac Roberts' build, he did put him at 260 just to get more strength and interior defense. I like more of a quick and lean player, so maybe 245, actually maybe 246, just to get that extra bump. People's weight, it can change that easily. And then I have him at 90 inches. So at 90 inches wingspan, you can see that his standing dunk is 82, post fade 93, post control 85. So he'll be able to put in shots close to the basket. He'll be able to still face up and make some min-ranges. You're going to sacrifice the 3, even though Paul could shoot the 3 every now and then. He wasn't like consistently taking 3-point shots. So, don't try to be a 3-point shooter with a Pau Gasol build in 2K, because you're going to sacrifice somewhere else. And like I said, at 7 foot, you're still going to be able to grab rebounds. He was a really good rebounder, but you don't need to have a 90 rebounding rating to get rebounds in MyCareer. It's not needed. Now, based on Mac Roberts' build, he was able to choose Glass Cleaner based on his attributes, but since I tweaked mine a little bit, you don't get that one. So I would choose Post Scorer as a takeover, because Pau Gasol was consistent with scoring. You don't need rim protector to be able to get good blocks in this game. It's actually quite easy to get blocks in this game. And with post score, it doesn't just up your post scoring attributes when you get that takeover. It actually improves your shooting a little bit as well. So you'll be able to make those mid-range shots. Alright, but that's pretty much it for the Pau Gasol build. As you can see, shades of Kevin McHale, Domantas Sabonis, Jaren Jackson Jr. I think that's fair. And he's called an interior finisher. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this creation. If you guys liked it, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button down below. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.